Burning Eyes Entertainment presents The H-Guys in Pub Encounter.
A week passed since Mamoru and I had broken up. That was an abrupt time skip. The tears I had thought would never end dried up the next morning.
The tears who never earned stirred up the next morning and didn't even made it.
Please stop, you're killing my brain cells more so than usual. The tears I had thought would never end dried up the next morning, and I even made it to work. Oh yeah, that thing I do.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he was right. Watching the children play by the fountain creepily, I remember...
No, it doesn't say fountain.
No, oh, foundation. Oh, sorry.
Watching the children play by the foundations.
Whatever. Watching the children...
I got sunshine.
Watching the children play by the foundation, I remember back through what had happened. The day we'd connected here in the park. The first time Mamoru told me about himself.
Oh, the day you connected in the park?
When he was... Shut up! The first time he said he loved me. But just when I thought he... I think that's the only time he said he loved you. But just when I thought we'd finally gotten close.
The day that we connected in the park, but just when I thought I'd finally gotten close.
Hey, Roberta, what are you doing moping around out here? What roused me from my thoughts was the cheerful voice of Hideaki, one of the few non-assholes I know.
Well, you can't prove that.
Comparatively?
This guy has fangs and yellow eyes. Pretty sure that's a vampire right there. You should run.
Vampires can be kind. At times. It's broad daylight.
Just means his magic isn't working. Depending on the vampire.
Isn't working? No. Shut up! Hideaki.
Traditionally...
We're not getting into a vampire diatribe.
Right.
We get off topic way too much.
In Bram Stoker's novel, Dracula could walk around fine in daylight. It's just that his magic didn't work.
I'll admit I did not know that was in the original Dracula.
Yeah, it wasn't until Nosferatu that they said sunlight kills vampires.
Anyway, aren't you still too young to be making a face like that? It's good to see you. Still looking adorable as always, I see. So I wish I could say, you're actually fucking hideous.
Yep.
That face is awfully dark. It frightens me. Do I really look that scary? If you can't tell, then I'd really suggest taking a look in the mirror sometime. That bad? That bad. I like this guy.
Yep.
Again, he has some of the few bits of dialogue that I actually find entertaining.
Yeah.
Actually, someone at work said the same thing to me. That's why I left early. How are you not fired? You leave work early,
Someone at work said the same thing to me. They also said that I didn't work there. That's why I left early.
Maybe you should just hurry and get home? When I'm at home, I start thinking about things again. Can't help it. Why do I think about things? Why can't I just turn my brain off? Even though I know there's nothing to do but trust and wait. Yeah.
Even though I know there's nothing to do but trust the guy who had sex with me and said he loved me and then said he doesn't actually love me after we had sex. I just have to trust him.
And wait.
And wait for him.
Yes, not move on.
Not move on.
Yes, that was the only thing left to do. But
Clearly.
still, Mamoru's words from that day disturbed my conviction.
It was all an illusion. Remember this moment 5 minutes ago? We feel like we might have to flash back to it. It was all an illusion. You simply mistook pleasure for love. You don't love me, just the same way as I don't love you.
This is about Mamoru. Did you guys have a fight? I'll kick the shit out of him.
Yep.
He told me we had to end things. End things? He said he was just playing with me all along, so it was time to end it. Roberta, that... I know, he's hiding something. I know that those things he said weren't how he really felt. Roberta, that's actually not the case.
Roberta, that's totally his MO, actually. I gotta be honest. I mean, he's my buddy, so I didn't warn you beforehand, but...
At this point, it's gone a little too far.
At this point, it's sad.
Why are you making that face? I struggled to find the words to answer, even though I had to trust him. I was so full of doubt. I was scared of what would happen if what he'd said was actually true. Roberta, a hand, not Mamoru's. Wow! Way to give this guy's trying to be a friend here. give you some
thank you, not Mamoru.
Yeah, trying to give you some comfort, and your reaction is, he's not Mamoru. A hand, not Mamoru, stroked my head, the faint scent of tobacco wafting over me. Yeah, apparently smoking is like almost a national sport in Japan.
Oh yeah, pretty much all adults smoke in Japan.
You've been bearing all this by yourself. It's only natural to be worried after getting told those things. I know, but somehow I still do trust him. I trust that he'll come back to me, say he's sorry for everything he said, laugh that it was all just another one of his jokes.
It's a really fucked up joke.
Yeah! Hideaki wrapped his arms around me, enveloping me in a hug. I clung back to him, burying my face in his chest. Oh, Dice, why did you betray me and make us pick this shitbag instead of this kindly man? Hideaki tenderly stroked my hair. Roberta, how about you leave this issue to me? I'll kick the shit out of him.
And then we can fuck.
I'd be okay with that if that's the way this direction turned, honestly.
That would actually make me, like, reevaluate this game. If, like, if there was a route where, like, the neutral end of the route was that you end up with somebody else.
I don't think there are neutral ends in this. I think there's just good and true.
Yep.
Because we can't have bad endings, no.
Yeah, our audience won't understand complexity in storytelling.
Oh. Saying that from their perspective. We would never talk down to our lovely audience.
Yes.
All 0 of you.
No, we have like 50 people who listen.
That's not true. Don't lie to yourself.
Yeah.
It's just you over and over again. And me over and over again. And then neither of us. Oh, the depression's kicking in. Let me help you, at least whatever little bit I can. You, Hideaki? Yeah, me, unless that worries you. But you're not Mamoru. No, it's not that. But why? Because I'm a decent human being, unlike half the people you know? You know, I honestly just love seeing you with a smile on your face. And I won't let anyone take that away. How about that for a reason to help? Also, I'm a cop, and if this guy's involved in anything illegal, like I suspect him to be, it's my job. Well, I mean, I'm worried about you too, Roberta.
Mamoru?
So let me take over from here and get you home. Maybe you'll learn my fucking name by the end of this.
Yep.
Look,
okay, not Mamoru.
Look, the sun's about to set. You should get home before it gets dark and I get hungry. You should avoid walking around alone at night as much as possible. Why? Because it's still dangerous.
I mean, there's fucking, like, vampires and shit out there.
And also, just realistically, you almost got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Still, what do you mean still? What danger? You don't want another near miss like the other day, do you? That's why. Hideaki, do you know something I don't?
How do you know about that? Oh, I was the one driving.
I wanted to put this game out of its misery.
Yep.
I'm a policeman, remember? I hear about everything that was a danger to civilians. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Oh, then do you know something about Mamoru's past too? Oh my god, woman! I saw something, you know. There was a guy with a scary face shouting at Mamoru.
There was a scary man.
Would you care to give a more detailed explanation? It was too scary. Very helpful, thank you. Hideaki furrowed his brow. A scary guy? Yes, I was so scared. So if you know something... Alright, come on, let's just get you home. Hideaki cut me off and put a hand on my shoulder. If anything were to happen to you, Mamoru would kill me. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Especially since... What, is it your job all of a sudden, specifically, to protect this one woman that he has emotionally abused? Hurried along by Mamoru, I left the park behind. The sun was setting in the western sky. That's usually where it sets.
Yeah.
Night was not far off. I left the park, hastened on by Hideaki. I took out my cell phone to check for missed calls. No calls, no texts. As I let out a sigh, I noticed that my feet had naturally started heading for the bar and stopped. Hideaki just told me not to be out alone. Maybe I'll just go home, like you said. Please listen to one of the few rational people so far. When I looked up with a sad smile, I caught sight of a familiar face. That man. It was the guy that had been fighting with Mamoru with the slick back hair and scars. It's almost as though I should have actually listened to what the police officer told me to do.
Your cell phone is out. Call 911 right now.
Or if you don't... Or even just him. He'll know what's up.
Yeah.
His wasn't a face I could forget. It was definitely the same man. Maybe he could tell me something about Mamoru.
Oh my god.
What should I do? No!
Both of these are bad ideas.
Where's the option to be a normal human being and say, fuck this?
Go call the police and then go home. Please. Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to think of what's the least stupid, because if you follow him, it could be he realizes you're following him and he's leading you into a trap. If you call out to him, at least you're nearby the bar. Fuck it. They're both terrible.
Yep.
Alright, I'll just call out to him. Maybe we'll be lucky and he'll just say, huh? Fuck off, and leave.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just call out to him and see. I rushed after. So both choices led to the exact
Yeah.
same thing. Okay.
But he disappeared into the crowd, almost out of sight.
Thank you, video game, for giving the illusion of choice. Have you been picking up tricks from Telltale? I rushed after, trying to catch him, but he disappeared into the crowd, almost out of sight. I decided to just follow him and kept walking. Do you want to do his voice, or should I? No, wait, I did his voice earlier.
Yeah.
Do you have a minute, miss? Huh? All of a sudden, my arm was grabbed from behind. I turned around to see yet another familiar face. Oh, you're the guy who passed by me before. It was the older man I'd ran past as I was hurrying towards Mamoru. What? There was no question that the man before me was one and the same.
What?
Got a good memory. My name is Shigehiro Tetsuya. As I took the politely offered business card, I remembered what Mamoru had said.
An older guy with scars on his face? Are you okay? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
I wanted to turn out that this guy's actually like an undercover investigator, or Mamoru is the douchebag all along.
Yeah.
He's like, you didn't talk to this guy, right? Good. Never talk to him. He's evil. Actually, I'm in the witness protection program. I'm just trying to help you, miss.
I'm an undercover investigator, and I'm trying to arrest this corrupted attorney.
Huh? Oh, no, nothing. He just ran past.
Oh, good.
Never ever talked to him. Never let him get a word in edgewise. Thinking back, I felt there was something odd about the way Mamoru had been so panicked. He must have known just what kind of person this Mr. Shigehiro was. Your guess may be correct. Did you just recite all of that to him? Do you know what I mean, girl? You've got nice eyes. I guess Mamoru's still got it in him. That butt plug you shoved up him. With that, the man flashed me an eerie, shadowy smile. That's it? Oh, well, fine.
She's about to get fucking kidnapped.